to the Greenburgh Town Hall Internship Interview Program. My name is Cassidy Mantle.
And I'm Aaron Campbell.
And we are accompanied by the musical band Sticky Trigger, who will play their music at the East Hartsdale train station this upcoming Saturday.
Hi guys, can you please introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Ben Mark. I'm the lead guitarist for Sticky Trigger. I'm from Scarsdale, New York, the Edgemont part of Greenburgh. And yeah.
My name is Eric Alchymist. I played drums in Sticky Trigger. I'm from Edgemont as well, went to SUNY Cortland, and now we're back here playing some music.
Okay, so can I ask you guys some questions? How did the band start?
So the band actually started, I went to school at Binghamton University, and the band actually started about, I'd like to say about a year ago, a little more than a year ago. It started when me and my roommate Julian, who is actually our lead singer, he's not here today. It started when we moved into an apartment together. We were friends to begin with in Binghamton, and we moved in an apartment together, and we both played guitar, and we just happened to start writing some songs, and one thing led to another, and we thought we could make a band out of this. So we got Eric on board. Eric's played music with me for years now. Yep. Been in various bands with me over the years, and we really clicked together. And yeah, so we put a band around that, and we've just been writing songs and making music ever since.
Yeah, I got a phone call from Ben asking if I want to be part of it. I immediately jumped at the opportunity, and it's been great ever since.
How did the name of the band come about?
So the name came about, we're a rock and roll band, we're a hard rock band, and I've always been a fan of bands with edgy names, Guns N' Roses, Velvet Revolver, names that kind of have an edge to them, that kind of stick out, and you're like, wow, I'm interested, I want to listen to that band. So, we were throwing around some names, me and Julian in the apartment, and the phrase Sticky Trigger Fingers sort of came to mind, and I thought I'd shorten that. Sticky Trigger came about, sounded catchy, and it worked.
Why do you guys like playing music?
Well, I can tell you, I like playing music because it's relatable. No matter who you are, you can understand emotions behind it. You can understand kind of what the band's getting at. And it's really an opportunity and an outlet to kind of let loose and just do your thing to, make yourself happy and try to please someone else in the endeavor as well.
I like playing music because, it makes me feel alive. It's the ultimate stress reducer, and it just makes me feel good. I love writing songs. I love the feeling that you get when you plug your guitar into the amplifier, turn it to 10, and just, go and blasting that thing. My neighbors hate it, but, but, it's just, I love music in every sense. I love rock music. I love lots of different kinds of music, and just, it's followed me throughout my whole life, and I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't playing music.
Yeah, we're very genre versatile in the sense that we kind of listen to everything, and it really kind of just parallels your mood, and that's something nice to be able to go through something and know someone else is going through the same thing, whether it be triumphant or a tribulation.
When were you first inspired to play music?
Well, I'd have to say I can't really point to a particular moment, but growing up throughout my life, I was always exposed to rock music and just music in general honestly from my dad. He would play all kinds of rock music from when he was a kid, during car rides, or just around the house in general. And, as I got older, I got more into that kind of music. I would see videos of these bands playing, and I would see them, being wild on stage, or, their attitude, or just the music that they were playing. It spoke to me, and I was just like, I saw that, and I was like, I want to do what they're doing. I want to be doing what they're doing. And I still aspire to that in some way, where I'm not, we're not to the point of, a huge signed band right now, but, we're trying to get that way, and, I'm constantly inspired by what I see, and, I can't really pick a particular moment. It's sort of an ongoing thing. I'm always inspired.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I can tell you one of the first times I knew I wanted to be a musician, I picked up a Blink-182 record, which was my favorite band growing up. And I heard Travis Barker play. It was right when he joined the band, and I was blown away. So I knew I wanted to play drums from that. I started working, just practicing drums, 4th grade, 5th grade, whatever. And the next thing I knew, I was sitting behind a drum set, and that was it for me.
When did you start playing music?
I guess the first time that I started playing music was in the 4th grade. I picked up a clarinet, and I played that through band throughout high school and stuff like that. I switched to saxophone eventually. Guitar came a little later for me. That started in I got my first guitar in 5th grade, but really started getting going in about 7th, 8th grade. I really started getting into it, and I just loved playing music in general. No matter what instrument I'm playing, these days I dabble in all kinds of instruments, the bass guitar, what have you, but I just love the feeling of playing music. I loved the expressions that I saw from people when I was playing music, and I just loved how it made me feel in general, where it's like any sort of sport in a way. It's like exercising. It's like it really clears your mind of anything. It's good after a long day, in high school, after a long day in school, no matter how tough my day would be, I'd go home, sit down, plug in the guitar, and just all my troubles melt away.
Yeah, same for me. I started playing drums when I was in band in like 4th grade. That was like a snare drum kind of thing. I don't really count that. I really started playing music, I'd say, or at least my own music, where no one's kind of pointing me in the right direction, when I was about 13 years old. The feeling of just getting on stage playing in front of people is like a giant playground for people our age, and it was something that was just irreplaceable for me. So about 13 years old is when I'd say I started playing music, or real music, my own music, stuff that I actually had input on.
What instruments do you play?
Well, again, I play guitar, electric, acoustic guitar, what have you, bass guitar, clarinet, saxophone, like I said, dabble in a tiny bit of drums, whatever he'll teach me. Yep. But yeah, I mean, just basically those instruments, I'd like to think I'm very musically inclined, so I could usually pick up anything and be able to figure out some sort of tune out of it. Just a couple weeks ago, I was picking up my great-great-grandfather's old accordion that my parents have around the house, and I was playing that, just getting some tunes out of that. Like, I have no idea how to play it, but I just enjoy playing instruments in general. I think it's fun no matter what you're playing.
I'm more of a one-trick pony. I play drums, that's about it, but I worked really hard to hone my craft, so I thought, I'd rather be really, really, really good at something than, a kind of jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. Ben's a lot more, musically diverse than I am, but, I really wanted to settle in and make sure that I was really, really solid at what I did.
What artists inspire you to play the genre or music that you play?
Well, like I said, we're a hard rock band. I think bands, when I think back, my influences personally are, Guns N' Roses, Cage the Elephant, Jack White, all of his projects, the White Stripes, that sort of stuff. Just basically, I don't know. I have so many bands that influence me, but it remains consistent. The genre, rock and roll, just in the music and the spirit of it all. I'm just so inspired by the artists that have come before. I feel like it's really missing these days, that genre, in a way where it's sort of gone into hiding over the years, and that's a lot of what this band's about. Is we're trying to really bring that back and bring back a scene that's sort of been pushed away lately. It's not in the mainstream. It's not your rap. It's not your EDM. We're trying to bring back something that really made a lot of people happy, and we feel that people are sort of refreshed to see that.
Absolutely. I think, for me, it's one of those things where I came from a very metal, pop punk kind of background. We all really have our own different genres that we like, and that's kind of what makes this melting pot of music that Sticky Trigger is. No one really is pigeonholed into listening to the same stuff. We have a broad kind of influence. I listen to a lot of screamo music. I listen to a lot of emo stuff, pop punk stuff, rock and roll as well. Ben and I had been in a metal band right before Sticky Trigger started up, so we kind of bounce around genres. And this one, like Ben said, it was something that we wanted to bring back, something that we thought music was missing. And, you know, in order to get back to that and bring out the roots of you know, the 70s, the 80s, what got people into music in the first place, kind of we wanted to propel that forward.
What are your goals for the future as a band?
I think, honestly, I think our goals are, number one, to make ourselves happy, to play the music that we want to play, and to really try to reestablish something that's been missing in music for a long time. I think number two, it's to try to, you know, make our audiences happy, to play stuff that they're going to enjoy as much as we do. And I think number three, it's really just to have a good time. You know, at least for me, like I said, I feel like I'm on a huge playground when I'm on stage playing in front of people.
Yeah.
And, you know, having a good time is really the most important thing, you know, in my mind. Also making stuff that other people are going to enjoy as well, because like I said before, music's relatable. And, you know, we want to be able to, you know, enable the masses to enjoy kind of the same things that we do.
Yeah, I think a lot of what Eric just said, definitely, you know, we have a few recordings out right now, demos. We're looking to record a little more, definitely get some professional caliber recordings out there. Definitely just try and play shows and trying to, like, in terms of goals, trying to establish a scene, especially in New York City. You know, there's a big club rock scene there. We've been down there a couple times, hanging around the city. Just playing shows, making people happy, and eventually, you know, building upon that. You know, I feel like the whole thing's a building process, and especially if you do, a lot of what we do is DIY, do it yourself, you know. So we're just trying to do as much as we can with as little resources as we can and try and build upon that. So I really think we're on the right track now, and goals as musicians, we want to be as big as we could possibly be. I'm not looking to be a small-time club act. If I could be headlining music festivals or whatever, sure, why not? But, you know, definitely, you know, the sky's the limit for us.
Absolutely.
How can the audience locate you?
So everybody out there, you could locate us on social media. We have everything: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, facebook.com/stickytrigger. SoundCloud is where you could find all of our demos. You could also find them on YouTube. Just search SoundCloud is Sticky Trigger Official. YouTube is the channel Sticky Trigger. Just search us in Google. You could definitely find us. You could definitely hear us this Saturday, July 30th at 11:30. We'll be playing the Hartsdale Farmers Market, and we hope to see you all out there.
Yep, and we're around town. We're local guys. Please approach us. We have demos on us all the time. We would love to be able to hand them out to you guys.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching, and I hope everyone will come out this Saturday to the Hartsdale train station to support these musicians at this event.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure.